Hello, we are starting this vlog outside in my garden. As you can see, I have given up trying to match my outfit to my book. Last night I did finish the picture of Dorian Gray. It was incredible, and then I couldn't bring myself to start a new book immediately afterwards because I was so shook. Just so shook from finishing that book. So I woke up early this morning, I listened to some nature sounds inside whilst I started this. I got 20 pages in and now I am reading it more outside in my garden because the sun's out. In a few hours I'm probably going to go to a park and read there as well because I want to actually go further than my garden today because I went for one little walk on Monday and that's as much as I've left my house and I'm going a bit stir crazy. So yeah, I think I'm going to go to a park or something later today and read a bit more there. This is the third time that I've read this book. I read it once when I was 15, I read it again last year, and I'm reading it now. I feel like this is going to be like an annual reread for me now, because I love it so much. I have a very strong connection to this book and I can't really explain why. But yeah, I'm 20 pages in now. I'm probably not going to finish it today, but it is actually the same number of pages as A Picture of Dorian Gray. But with the fact that it's more modern language and it's a reread, I'm confident that I get at least 100 pages into it today. And if I can at least get halfway through this, I'll have read 2.5 books in a week, which is really good for me. Every time I read this, I tend to forget the details. I guess you do with most books you read. But yeah, I tend to forget, like, the small little details about this book. And then I read them again, and every single time I read it, I fall in love with this book all over again. I just finished part 1. And the reason I have such a strong connection to this book is, like, I read this book for the first time when I was 15. Which means I was the same age as Charlie. And I related to him so much. Because I too was and continue to be a wallflower. This book taught me a lot. And every time I read it, it reminds me again of everything that it taught me the first time, and it reminds me that I have to keep it reminds me to keep learning from this book and to participate. Is significantly colder now than it was this morning when I was reading in my garden, and it's very windy, but I am determined to get to at least page 100. I have until 7 o'clock before my dinner's ready. I need to start going home, so I'm hoping to get to at least page 100, and then for the rest of the evening I'll listen to some more nature sounds because I'm going to say that counts. It's not entirely outside, but it's right outside, okay? Fight me. I'm keeping with the challenges as best I can, alright? We're in a global pandemic, people, leave me alone. Also, my hair looks terrible when it's all blown to that side. Stop staring at everyone's dogs as they walk past, because they've all got really cute dogs, and I keep staring at them and thinking I'm crazy. But I'm just a kid, I'm just a dude trying to read a book in my leather jacket. Reading a book on a park bench and staring at dogs. I'm in heaven. I'm the happiest I've ever been right now. This is the highlight of my week. Just sat on a park bench, looking at dogs and reading a book and getting judged by old people. So I read 22 pages but it is very, very cold now, so I am going home. I'm probably going to finish it. I'm confident that I'll finish it. I'm on page 67 now. But it is almost time for my tea. And I'm cold. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to listen to some nature sounds in my room and finish it there. That counts. I feel like I should clarify that when I was sat on my bench, I wasn't wearing my mask because I was far enough away from people that it didn't really matter. The bench was set far enough back from the path of people walking across that I was socially distanced, but it is hard to socially distance whilst walking around because other people can walk around and pass me, so we're back to this. Also, isn't it cute though? Fashion. Apocalypse fashion. Hell yeah. I have no idea if you can hear any of this. Home, I had my dinner, it was lovely. And now I remember that I haven't taken the photo challenge yet. So, it's to make a piece of art. So I am going to attempt to make a book pyramid. I have got my books here. Is this all the ones I'm going to use? Probably not, but I'm probably going to end up getting more. I've never done this before. We're going to see how it goes. So here is my artwork. I did what I could. With the number of books that I have. I tried to do like a proper tower pyramid, but I don't have enough that are the same size and shape to stand with the circle pyramid that kind of goes up in a spiral. I might try something else. I might try something different with it. See if I can do something slightly different. I like this a lot better. Look at how cool that looks. Oh, I'm gonna get good at this Bookstagram thing. Got my nature sounds. Got my book. I've got this many pages left. And 3 more hours. We're in the home stretch. The final 3 hours of the reading rush. Can I finish this book in 3 hours? Probably not. Will I at least get 2 3/4 of a book done? I hope so. Here we go. Like that, it has hit 12 AM. It's officially Monday. The reading rush is officially over. And I didn't finish it. I got to page 109. Making my total reading and my total pages read for the day. Do some quick maths. Get the calculator up. For the last 41 pages of The Picture of Dorian Gray plus 109. What does it mean, the number 109? 109 pages of Perks of Being a Wallflower. It means that my total reading number for today is 150 pages. Making my total pages read for the week 588. And that's it. It's over. I'll probably tack on to the end of this my full wrap up, so I'm not going to make it a separate video, but I will do my full wrap up tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon and then tack it on the end of this video. So I will see you in the morning. So this is the update that I forgot to film. So In this week, I read 588 pages. That's pretty great. I read 588 pages and finished a total of 2 books. The books that I finished were Secrets for the Mad by Dodie, which was a reread and was 5 stars the second time around. And The Picture of Dorian Gray, which I read for the first time ever and was 5 stars. You can see by all of my tabs, I really enjoyed it. This was a 5-star read, absolutely. And I started rereading for the 3rd time The Perks of Being a Wallflower by Stephen Chbosky. I got 110 pages into this, and I still absolutely adore it. I had a really, really good time with this reading rush. It was really fun. It was my first time really interacting with the bookish community on like social media and stuff, because I've been very on and off with my reading and my desire to read since I was about 15. But this year was the year that I was like, I'm going to start like really trying, because last year I read 10 books in the whole year and was really proud of myself because that was my like challenge to myself. This year I wanted to read 20, and we're halfway through the year and I've read 8. This is the 9th. So according to Goodreads, I am 3 books behind schedule. Which isn't brilliant, but I did have a 3-month-long reading slump just before this happened, so yeah. Another mission that I have this year is, because I just want to say I'm very aware that the my TBR for this reading rush was exceedingly white. Exceedingly white. The reason for that is that I can only currently work with the books that I own, because I don't really like buying books online, because I don't really feel like I have the self-control to not buy 20 books in one sitting, and I don't have the money for that. Also, I don't really have the space to keep them if I buy any more books. So I'm trying not to buy books as much. And my library is closed. There are so many books in my local library that are diverse and that are by Black authors, and I want to read so badly. My library has The Hate U Give, which has been on my TBR for so long. I wanted to read that book when it came out, and I just never got around to it, and I still really, really want to read it. And my library has it, but my library is still closed. So unfortunately, I can only work with the books that I have. It wasn't until a few months ago that I realised just how incredibly white all of my books are. And I'm very bored of it. I'm very bored of reading about cis straight white men. And books by cis straight white men. But yeah, that's a video of its own that I could probably make, about like my journey with reading and my continuing journey to diversify my bookshelves, because that's a whole separate discussion. But yeah, my reading rush wrap up, which is what this is. This, which I love so much. It's like a memoir and a self-help book. I even tabbed where the recipes are, because I will be cooking with this book at some point. Absolutely. This book, where I even I say that you can tell how I liked it from all the tabs in it, but actually these green tabs are the bits I didn't like. I made a note to tab anything, a lot of the sexism and the anti-Semitism, because there is quite a lot of it in this book. So the green tabs are the things I didn't like, which there's significantly less of than the things that I did like, which is good. But still, yep. It's that. Another 5-star read, been on my TBR for so long, and I'm so glad I finally read it. Also, this book, it passes the flop test. It's a good floppy paperback we love. And this is going to be another 5-star read because this is the 3rd time I've read it. I can't get over it. I love it so much. So much. But I've never seen the movie, so I'm planning on finishing this in a couple of days and watching the movie for the first time ever. Because the movie's been out. I've known about the movie longer than I knew about the book. I have never seen the book. Never seen the movie. So yeah, there it is. My wrap up. 588 pages in a week. I feel like some people do that in a day, but I'm proud of myself for that. That was really good for me with how slow of a reader I am. So, bye.